my people, y'all just playing games. I'm all about the truth, we are not the same. I'ma shoot it to you straight, wouldn't love to slay. U.P.K, y'all finished, bitch, yeah, you know the name. Started on the streets back in '69. Read it in the record, now I want what's mine. Came up from the dust, now you see the shine. Ain't no cowards in my camp, all we know is grind. Preaching Brotherhood of the Lord, gotta teach us big, exposing all the lies with the truth. Now they can see the evil, we the lost children of the Lord. YAHANNA, chopping heads off with my sword. Holy Bible, one West, one West, one West, one West, one West to they bury me. One West, one West, one West, one West, one West to they bury me. What is verse 2 when it's game time? Shield of David, no gang sign. Nothing but truth that we bring to you. Change of the spirit, we breaking loose. Repent for your sins and from within. Become a new man and then you stand for all the people who need you. Damn right we gon' teach you. Call the preacher man be lying. Telling all them lies, but he still wants your ties. For the new car he drives, it's not time that we wake up. Ain't no devil gon' save us. All we need is the truth. 144 in them boots. Preaching Brotherhood of the Lord, gotta teach his people, exposing all the lies with the truth. Now they can see the evil, we the lost children of the Lord. YAHANNA, chopping heads off with my sword. Holy Bible, one West, one West, one West, one West, one West to they bury me. One West, one West, one West, one West, one West to they bury me.
It was open. They was open. I don't know what kind of store that is. They know them. Look, they know what's going on.
They killed, give me Isaiah 14 and 21. They did the same thing to my people. So that you said that they put billions of my house. Should a murderer go to jail for murdering? Absolutely. Should a thief go to jail when he steals? Absolutely. Should a robber pay back the money he robbed? Absolutely. So why shouldn't the white man pay for what he did? That's right. One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog.
Like that.
Was never expected to grow. Just obstacle set in the road. That a result of me selling my soul. The story I'm telling is cold, but yet it's what everyone knows. The white man's the devil is known. America was never a home. Only a place of captivity, safe facility, hating disfigure me. They claim that I'm lazy, be killing me. Maybe the slavery draining my energy. 400 years and counting. The trail of my tears is countless. The fact that I'm here is astounding, but I can't wait till this shit is surrounded. Ready to tangle my king and the angel, be ready to rap. Crack in the sky, nuclear missiles will make it official. I'm capturing every crack and surviving. Put them all in chains where they need to be. Slavery for me. And let the whole world see that with them in the cages, safer in the streets. Put the dog on a leash. Get resolved for the beast. 144, get the ruler show. We could all be at peace. As soon as the trumpets are sound, your kingdom we busting it down. The only way justice is found. The time for your judgment is now.
Hello, we're gonna get started after this song right here, Lord willing. About 10 after we're gonna go ahead and get started. If y'all can hear me clearly, put a 1 in the chat. Y'all can hear me clearly, go ahead and put a 1 in the chat. Hey, Shalom, your man, Kenny. Yeah, be here. All right, kid. We'll mess around and get your name. All right. Endure TV in the building.
Look, ain't no remorse in my blood slim. It won't be no compromise.
Old lady
Now
in
it's
the
time
building.
to feed the worms. Watch his body turn to flies. I clutch iron while you trust the lies. The next Glock I buy gon' be Gen 5. I get it customized. And sending shots off like farewell. Praying payback come back around like a carousel. Still remember YAHANNA's words ringing in my head like bells. Said you in his body, you fit the Lord, fuck the cartel. Triangle choke.
Hey, y'all go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and hit the like button now before we even get started. Go ahead and hit that like button. Hit the thumbs up.
I
Rock
just
and
hope
roll.
they making oxtail. Glock fresh out the box, I swear it got that new car smell. Made myself a target in the world of mad shooters. There was designed fire for our babies to pass through it. And the day of our king's reign, I'll be overzealous. They bought my jealous, I bought brand new parabellums.
One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog.
Hot dog. Yeah, we ready. Yeah, we got something to drink. We got something. Let me take a swig or something. Check. Nah, nah, no ice. Straight up. Just a little bit. The swagger dagger.
I already know what it is.
I ain't gonna drink that Paul.
Oh, come on.
I don't know nothing about that right now, but
Want me to look?
I'm taking. Yeah, Paul. Yeah. Turn me up just a little bit. Check. 1 2 1 2 1 2. I see everybody here is clearly Most High in Christ. Let's get a Lord in hand. Most High in Christ, clap it up. Man, we frozen. I don't know what's going on. They're probably in a moment of time. They can hear me. It just frozen. Y'all hold tight for a second. Let me see something, Bezo. Just hold tight. Restart this box right here sometime. I don't know what they're doing. It's, the weather be jamming us up sometimes. We in the future. You remember in 2000 they were like, "Oh, we're gonna have flying cars." The internet don't even stay on. little bit. Check. Let me know if y'all can hear me. See what's going on. Just reel it down just a little bit. The real. Let it handle. Other way. Yeah. Let it on down, son. Is it going down? Turn it. Keep turning it. Yeah. Keep going. Yeah, keep going. Keep going. That's good. Most High Christ. All right, we back. Hey, can y'all hear me? Had a little technical difficulty. That's why we always try to be in class so we can fix different issues that we know are gonna come about. We got it? Are we good? Y'all let me know if we good, if y'all can hear me. Give me a thumbs up or something. Put a 1 West in the chat. I don't know, make sure, because this thing it just disappeared on me, right? We can hear you. Okay, the water, James Futrell, the young man, James. Most High Christ. Oh, let's do it again. Let's clap it up. Most High Christ. Most High Christ. Shalom, Yahweh, Shemel, Shabbat, Thumb, to the Akim, to the brothers. Shalom, Yahweh, Shemal, Thumb, by Shemel, Shai, to the sisters. I'm preaching officer Zion Ya'ala, officer of 5,000, coming out of Fayetteville, North Carolina. I'll be holding down the class today, the Brotherhood class. I want to say the water, Officer Bunk, y'all, for allowing me to have this class today. The water, brother, means a lot to me. All right. In 2025, there's nothing more imperative than us waking up to the truth about who we are as Blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians. What is the truth? The truth is we descend from the greatest nation of people that ever walked the face of the earth. We descend from the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. And in 2025, we do not know that. So we have to, the I.S.U.P.K has been on the street since 1969, teaching the truth of the Bible. So our people can have the opportunity to come back and serve the Most High, and we can get out of the hell that we're in across the world. A lot of us, we have a zeal to want to do right. We have the zeal to want to open up the Bible and follow what's actually in the scriptures. But because of the oppressor and all the other nations that are confederate against thee, we do not know who we are. You walk the streets of America today and you ask 5 to 10 black people who they are, ask them who they are, and you will get 5 different answers. You understand? We are Israelites according to the Bible. You know what I'm saying? We descend. You go to the Christian church, they'll say Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. We all know that. You listen to anybody pray that's in that church, they're gonna say Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. But when you sit in these classes, we teach you that Jacob's name was later changed to what? Israel. So it just didn't stop at Jacob, but the Christian church will have you to believe that the descendants that descend from Abraham, the greatest nation of people, all the Noahs and all those Christianity will have you thinking that line, all that bloodline is over and done with. But when you go into the Bible, you realize there's a continuation, and we teach the truth of the Bible. Just like in true I.S.U.P.K fashion, all across the nation, all across the world. Tonight is the Brotherhood class. I'll be holding down the Brotherhood class tonight, and I want to get into a topic that I want to make sure we all are aware of and how we live our lives. Okay, so I'm gonna start the class. Y'all know I like to ask questions, so I'm gonna start the class off by asking a question, and my question would be, what is something that we all have? Right? What is something that we all have? Once you use it, you cannot get it back. Right? Like, you can't answer monkey, y'all. What is something that we all have? Once you use it, you can't get it back. And once you spend it, you're going to spend more trying to get it back. That's my riddle for tonight. Y'all take a crack at it. What is the one thing that we all have?
You can't answer either.
What is the one thing that we all have? Right? Once it's gone, you can't get it back. Not yet. Once it's gone, you cannot get it back. And if you use it, you're gonna spend more of it trying to get it back. Let me see. I'll give them a couple more minutes to see who I answer. I want to see everybody else. Listen. There is no wrong answer. Well, yeah, it is. It is a wrong answer. I want to say the water for trying. I want to see who else answered before we get into it. We only got 2 answers so far.
That's it so far.
Should be more answers than 2. Should be more than 2 answers.
Four people.
Damn, everybody's saying time, huh? Damn, I guess everybody pretty. They in these classes for a reason, huh? Give yourselves a hand. Most High in Christ. The answer is time. I was thinking I was gonna get y'all with that one. I've been thinking of that all day. You answered it in 2 minutes. I guess ain't as swift on my feet as I thought it was, bunch y'all. They see the title. That's damn. You gave. I told you to put the title in there.
That was your order.
The water. I guarantee if they said they wouldn't have seen the title, they would have been messed up. Israel pay attention to everything, God. So that is tonight's topic. We want to go into wasting time. And my thoughts are, when you talk about this truth as Black, Hispanic, Native Indians, if you waste your time, you lack brotherhood or sisterhood. If you're wasting time, you lack brotherhood or sisterhood. Meaning this, when we come into this truth and put in this work, all the work that needs to be done across the nation, we don't have a lot of time to be wasted. You understand? And when you waste time, that means another brother is going to be doing it by himself, or another sister that's going to be doing it by herself. We come in here, we put this work in so we can move, you know what I'm saying? Organize, right? I want to get into a few scriptures tonight and just really lock in. So we're going to start with the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3, verse 1, bunker, y'all. Matter of fact, Shalak, if anybody got any questions, you can put them in the chat. Lord willing, I'll be able to get to them. I'll be able to get to them tonight. So this is a brotherhood class. We're going to talk about a few things in the scripture. Ecclesiastes, chapter 3, verse 1.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3, and verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven,
Mm-hmm.
a time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted,
Go ahead.
a time to kill and a time to heal, a time to break down and a time to build up,
Go ahead.
a time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance,
Mm-hmm.
a time to cast away stones and a time to gather stones together, a time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing,
Mm-hmm.
a time to get and a time to lose,
Go ahead.
a time to keep and a time to cast away, a time to rend and a time to sow,
Mm-hmm.
a time to keep silence and a time to speak, a time to love and a time to hate,
Right.
a time of war and a time of peace.
Go ahead.
What profit hath he that worketh in that wherein he laboreth?
Go ahead.
I have seen the travail which the Most High hath given to the sons of men to be exercised in it.
That's right. Come on.
He hath made everything beautiful
Mhm.
in his time,
He is what?
made everything beautiful in his time.
Go ahead.
Also, he has set the world in their heart,
Uh-huh.
so that no man can find out the work that the Most High maketh from the beginning to the end.
So what are we talking about? From verse 1 all the way down to verse 11. What is this talking about? This is talking about, should I give it to him, Kawal? This is talking about life. When you talk about time and what we do from day to day, we're talking about life. How do you spend your day to day? Is your day to day focused on whatever you choose to accomplish? It's all about whatever you're thinking? Or is it focused on like, how can I do something better for a brother or sister? That's brotherhood, right? And we talk about using your time effectively. We're not just talking about when you go into your slavery. We're not talking about, going to a kid's football game, anything like that, right? We talk about using time effectively is like really being able to push this truth and show love to the ones whose life you can affect that is closest to you. right? You understand? That's effectively using your time. Yeah, you go into your slave and you put in them hours at work, but what are you saying to the brother that's beside you in those hours? You know what I'm saying? How are you responding to the people that are on your slavery with you? Are you being a brother to them? Are you being a sister? Are you show up to the I.S.U.P. classes and it's shalom, brother? How you doing, brother? But at the slave, you're a goddamn tyrant. You cussing it. Hey, you ain't worth a damn. Is that you? Or are you using your time wisely to show brothers like, you know what? Damn, it's something different about Bunky, y'all, man. The way he responds and the way he interacts with the brothers and sisters on the slave, man, what is it about you? That's called fishing. We use our lives as a tool to fish other brothers and sisters on what we do from day to day. That's using your time effectively, right? Read verse 1 for me, Kawhi.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3, verse 1.
Go ahead.
To everything there is a season.
To everything there's a season. What is this saying? When you talk about when we talk about the seasons, right? All these seasons are separated. Why are the seasons separated? Anybody? Why are the seasons separated? Come on, let's go. It's just us in here. Come on, Bunky. Why are the seasons separated?
Well, so like if I may, I just wanted to kind of get the definition of time.
Please, come on.
For the people at home. This is according to Merriam-Webster's online dictionary. Time, the measured or measurable period during which an action, process, or condition exists or continues. Duration, a non-spatial continuum that is measured in terms of events which succeed one another from past through present to future.
Right. A measure of events that succeed one another, past, present, future. So that means what we do matters in time, right? Our brotherhood and how we treat one another matters in time. Like you may hurt a brother today, but it's our job to clean that thing up in the future using what? Our time wisely, right? You're not using your time wisely or effective in how you communicate with a brother or sister. Are using your time wisely? You went to the slave, but are you paying your tithes with the money that you receive from the slaves? Right? All of those things go together. So we talk about seasons, right? Go ahead. What young man James say?
So like here, it says Trooper Quababar says things happen in those seasons, things change.
Okay.
Young man James says to let you know what time of year it is when you can plant crops.
Crops, right? Come on, Kawhi.
Well, the scientific answer would be because of the way the earth spins and tilts, hemispheres and orbit. The earth is constantly spinning, so then you have cold here, warm here, so you get all 4 seasons for the year. But a more biblical spiritual answer would be because the Most High made it that way.
Thank you. That's what I want. God made it so. Give him a hand. Most High in Christ. Now we know we can get into the scientific nature of things that are around us, but when we say God made it so, all the thought should be relinquished. You understand? That means all control that you thought you had or we thought that we had, it goes out of the door. Right? You understand what I'm saying? So you can plant something, but if the Most High ain't with you, then what happens? It ain't gonna grow. So we talk about these seasons. God made these seasons, and he separated these seasons because he wanted to happen, right? Read. Come on, Kawhi.
Verse 2. A time to be born and a time to die.
And a time for every purpose under the heavens. You understand? Come, go ahead.
To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven.
Right. And everything has a purpose according to who? What God's put in play. What the Most High has in play. So you sitting around thinking like, oh, I need to do these things at this appointed time and this appointed time. See, that's what the oppressor has taught us. So he have things that are called almanacs. Like the oppressor, when the perfect time to put collard greens in the ground. And them greens ain't worth a damn. The Lord has to be with us when we live this life. So it's important what we do with our time to make sure we're worthy of whatever that the Most High give us. Otherwise, your ass ain't got to worry about seeing another season.
You worried about, in the Christian church, they playing all year for Christmas. They playing all year for Christmas. They waiting to see the winter season, not knowing that the Most High can cut your lights off in January. Why around when you put on that goddamn Easter suit, the Most High can turn your lights off. You run out with a firecracker in your hand for the 4th of July, the Most High can cut your lights off. Don't get caught up in this seasonal thing because they all belong to the Most High. We have to do what we're supposed to do as brothers and sisters every day in time. The Lord gonna take care of the season. Those things belong to him. And those things are for his purpose, not yours. Use our times as brothers and sisters from day to day to make the best of it, right? Read on, Kawhi, please.
Come, verse 2. A time to be born.
Mm-hmm. Hold on. A time to be what?
Born.
Uh-huh.
And a time to die.
Now, every sister should know, every sister and every brother should have some type of example. A sister done received a what at one point in her life? If she has children, at one point, that doctor came in and told her what? When you was going to deliver this child. Your what? Delivery date. Yeah, your due date. Ain't that what they call it? And you get all wrapped up. Your baby should be here in 2 more weeks. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, the water break. You in there eating, watching the football game. All of it goes out the window. It ain't on your time. Who time is it on? The Lord time. You got sisters that go in there and try to induce their labor. They do that Pitocin, ain't that what they call it? Castor oil. What is that?
That's the way that they induce their labor unnaturally.
I ain't never heard of that.
Yeah, castor oil.
Castor oil.
Some women eat spicy food.
Spicy food. The baby come out sweating. The whole delivery room smelling like jalapenos. Pitocin, right? Ain't that what it's called? Pitocin when they induce the labor? And the doctor still had to get the baby, get the young lady up and have her walk around. The baby come when the Lord says.
That's right.
You got people that say, man, the stage 4 cancer, stage 5 cancer. Man, they only gave me so much time to live. Then what happened? The Most High said, nah, this is what I want to do. Matter of fact, the Most High had the power to reverse the cancer that's in your body. The Most High has the power to reverse all the illness that's in your body. We sit around moping thinking that it's over with. It's not over with. It's not. If you think that San Francisco can come back and beat the Chief, why don't you give the Most High his credit, his honor? Why don't we give him that time to make a change in our life? Yeah, we went our whole life doing what we thought was right, wasting what? Time. Somebody opened the book of Deuteronomy and you read 28 and 68 and you damn near lost your mind. It's talking about me. That's the spirit that we have to be in. That means that we should use our time wisely because we don't know what we may say to help a brother or a sister. You understand? That's using our time wisely because the Most High has given us the time to show that we're worthy of living. Keep reading for me, Kawal, please.
Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 4. Mm-hmm. A time to weep and a time to laugh. Mm-hmm. A time to mourn and a time to dance.
What are we talking about? All these are things that are considered to be experiences in life. That's a time to weep. That's a time to feel sorrow, man. You know what I'm saying? It goes. There's a time for laughter. All these things should be done in spirit of serving brotherhood and sisterhood. Not watching Medea's house. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, hey, that Medea thing is rough. I'm just saying. Keep reading, Kawal.
Verse 5, a time to cast away stones and a time to gather stones together.
So we talking about the experience. Drop down to verse 12. Let's put it all together, so we can keep rolling.
The book Ecclesiastes chapter 3 and verse 12.
Come on.
I know that there is no good in them, mm-hmm. but for a man to rejoice and to do good in his life.
And to do what?
Good in his life.
So there is no good in those things, right? But however, the good should be in the time that we use, man. That has to be the good in life. You're gonna experience all these things that will line out from 1 all the way down to 11, and all those. And living life is a beautiful thing, but we talking about what are we doing with our time? What you gonna do with your time? What is your time spent on? Going to the goddamn strip club, throwing all your money all around? Is your time spent what? You talking trash about another brother or sister? How are we spending our time when we talk about serving the Lord, man? What we doing? In the spirit of brotherhood and sister, what you doing? You know, it's like if brothers, if you had a rib, right? And she cook bunk, y'all. She takes her time, cook you a meal, and she brings it to you, right? First thing, you as a brother, you got to realize that this sister took time out to cook this meal for me. Thank you. Most High in Christ. But also, sis, if you're the sister that's cooking this meal in the spirit of, I can't stand him. Why would you waste that time and put that type of spirit in what you're doing for your brother or your husband? That's wasting time. Because if you put in the effort for a brother and cooking for a brother, won't you want that gratitude and say, hey, thank you, man. You know what I'm saying? You bring it to him mad. You look, you don't even bring the nigga the tray. You just throw it to him. Nigga, here your food. Niggas, he be so damn mad, he don't even want to eat the food. Like, damn, man. But he hungry because we poor as hell. I ain't ate nothing but some cashiers that I stole out of the office. Like it, not stole, but the one that, the old man desk. He know you're hungry, so he leave him up there so you can eat. Maybe just me, I don't know. You get to the house and the old lady, she'll throw you your food, man. You're wasting time. That's an opportunity. You say, hey, I made this for you. I know you had a long day. Huh? But I know you taking care of our family. You know what I'm saying? Here you go. That brother, he feels that love in the moment because you took time out to show a brother like you appreciate when you made his meal. That those things matter when we're talking about life, because we don't know when the end will be. So why not take the appropriate time to read that verse again for me, Kawal?
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3, and verse 12.
Mm-hmm.
I know that there is no good in them,
mm-hmm.
but for a man to rejoice and to do good in his life.
How do you do good in his life? You keep the law, statutes, and commandments. You be a brother. How to sis? You got the same thing for a woman to rejoice by doing good as a sister. And how you spend your life. You can't control the season, huh? You can't control that plant that you've been watering for the last 5 years and ain't got a stem on it. My real guy, she got mad as hell to me the other day. I chopped down all them flowers on it. It was out of control, Bunky, y'all. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? If it be the Lord's will, they'll come back. I'm just saying. Drop that. Let me get the book of Job, chapter 14, Kawal. If you got any question about anything that's going on, shit, we better get to it. Come on.
Salakia, Trooper Kwawabar states, I need help because all I want to do is be in class or watch classes with my time.
Uh-huh.
I need to figure out how to balance my time.
Balance of time. Okay. I'll be this without it being personal, right? We have to get you some counsel on it, but I'll say this. I know when we say balance of time, there ain't no such thing as balancing time. Because what's in front of you right now is the priority. But guess what? That priority can shift within the next few minutes, the next few hours. So you can't really balance the time. But what you did was, and I like the fact that you said it, brother, like you're in class. That's the most important thing. That's showing the Most High, no matter what is happening. You know what I'm saying? That you worthy to be sitting down in these classes. Like you showing him what you're doing with your time, and that's what matters. How to balance it? That balancing is there is no balance, because everything's in our lives is a priority. Every single thing. Captain I thought give you a call right now. No matter if it's something you can do, guess what? You're gonna be out the door doing it. Coming in this truth. That's one thing that as brothers we have to be. What's the brother that? Well, what did Christ say about when he asked about can I have this time to go bury my father? What was that? What did Christ tell him? He said, let the dead bury the dead. So, right, so when we talk about work, family, children, studying, all of it go together. You use your family to study. You understand? Use your family to study. Like as a young trooper, the things that you're writing down in class, go over it with your family. Go over it, because what you say and how you act in your household, they're gonna imitate that. So if you're using that time to teach the children, like if it's just the Lord's Prayer, teach them the Lord's Prayer. Teach them how to say it in the Hebrew. Like the things you learn in class, go over with your real. Hey, look, hey, check this out. I read this, and this is what Captain I thought broke down to us the other day. What you think? Yeah, that's what I thought too. Like it has to become this thing, because you know what I'm saying, when you begin to grow, you want your family to grow with you. You know what I'm saying? You want the household to grow with you. And then if it's like, and the same thing with the slave, like the stronger you get in this truth, like you'll see brothers and sisters that are gonna come to you while you're at your slave. They're gonna stop talking about the you know what I'm saying, whatever field that you in. Brothers gonna watch you and be like, yeah, man, they're gonna stop talking about the wrench or the screwdriver or the computer. They're gonna begin to talk about, hey, brother, man, I seen you put in for the Passover, or you gonna be gone in April. Like, yeah, man, I'm going down to Atlanta, man, celebrate the Passover. Brother gonna be like, the Passover? What, you celebrate the Passover? Yeah, man, God commanded us to keep the Passover. Man, what is that about? Hey, brother, you got to come to class to find out more about that. All those things are going to happen in time, but it's all based on how we live our lives, man. What do Christians do with their free time? They do whatever the hell makes them happy. They're not keeping God's law, statutes, and commandments. A Christian is thinking about Christmas, Thanksgiving, and the next orgasm that they're going to receive. You understand? That's a Christian. You come into this truth, you start thinking about, like, there are times you will learn that, guess what, as a priest, when it's time to do priestly duties, that orgasm got to go to the back of the priority list, bunker, y'all. Everybody understand what I'm saying? The orgasm got to wait, Kawal. You know what I'm saying? You got to wait on it. Hey, I will, baby, you looking amazing tonight. Oh, you smell good too, but however, I got to go to camp. These are the camp protocols that we have to follow. I see, Lord willing, if I make it back, I got you. I'm gonna make sure you're good, right, Bunk, y'all? He laughing over here. But those things, everything that we talk about serving the Most High, everything is a priority. Everything is a priority all the time, every day, no matter what it is. That priority is based on how you live your life. No matter in what instance that you get, whatever time that is spent, you got to live your life like, man, this could be the time. This could be the day. So it matters on how you treat your brother. It matters how you treat your sister, because today could be the day. Today could be the end. That's why when we go out on the streets, we tell our brothers, don't be sinning against the Lord. The Lord can end you right now if he chooses to. Don't waste your time, Maki. Wasting your time is like a brotherhood or sisterhood. Use your time wisely when you talk about serving the Lord, being in this truth. All right. Let me get the book of Job chapter. Lord willing, I hopefully I answer the brother question, man. Let me get the book of Job chapter 14:1, Bunk, y'all.
This is the book of Job. 14:1. Chapter 14.
Yeah, verse 1.
And verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
Man that is born of a woman is of a few days.
Man of what?
A man that is born of a woman is of few days.
Come on.
And full of trouble.
What is this saying?
It's pretty much saying that when you're born, it's gonna be trouble. Like life is war.
Mm-hmm.
You know, as soon as you come on this earth, you're gonna have to fight.
Fight. Mm-hmm. And that also lets you know what? What does it says? Time is what?
Short.
Life short, boy.
Few days.
A few days to the Lord. But a few days. Like you hear this truth, and brother, you see it out on the streets, like, yeah, man, I'm gonna be in class, brother. I'm gonna be in class. I'm coming to class. I promise I'm coming to class. You don't know that. How do you know you're gonna be able to make it to class? That's what Christians do. Christians sin against the Lord because they think they have what, Kawal? Forever. They think they have time, right? They look forward to sinning against the Lord. Ooh, I can't wait to grandma cook that peach cobbler and them ham for Thanksgiving. You're looking forward to sinning against the Lord. You come into this truth, you learn, you look forward to going to camp with your brothers. An opportunity for brotherhood. You did. You look forward. Sisters should be, don't be like, man, I don't know about these sisters, man. Hell no. You should be like, man, I can't wait to see my sisters, and we're going to laugh, we're going to joke, because, you know, sisters talk about different things than men talk about. That's what sisters should be looking forward to, because they may not know when their last days. So look forward to talking to your sister. Look forward to seeing your sister, spending time with her. Not just frivolous time. I'm talking about time that matters, man. Time that matters. Make meaningful conversation. Not goddamn basketball wives, but if you want to talk about basketball wives, so be it. You talk about a sister. How can we make the Durham school? Sister came up to me and said, I'm trying to get this thing for the school, blah, blah, blah. She could have talked about anything. Sister, about how to beautify the school. That's right. Reels come in here, how to decorate these schools, how to make these schools better. Brothers, you coming up, you hearing the classes, how to make these classes better. How we get more people involved in this truth. Because we only have what? A few days. And the days that we have, they're going to be filled with what? Trouble. Damn, come on, Kawhi. Now, Salaki, now what type of trouble did we face as brothers and sisters? Anybody? Tell me about the troubles that we face. Since we know our days are few, what troubles do we face? Come on. Just talk about our troubles. Everybody's so quick to celebrate their victories. Let's talk about the troubles that we deal with. Come on. What you got, Bunker?
Salaki, I mean, you just look at those curses, you know, and us not being taught that we're Israelites. We get led down the wrong path, taught that we African Americans and Puerto Ricans and Dominicans and Haitians. But we're not taught to keep God's laws, statutes, and commandments. So we're dealing with the curses. So we're dealing with poverty, we're dealing with oppression, we're dealing with homelessness, we're dealing with food insecurity. What are we not dealing with?
We plagued with all type of trouble. If you look at a brother wrong without knowing this truth, that could be your demise. End up in all type of trouble. That's where it starts with, right? But our days are few. Keep reading, Kawal, please.
Book of Job, chapter 14 and verse 2. He cometh forth like a flower and is cut down. He fleeth also as a shadow and continueth not.
Right. As a brother, we come into this world like a flower, man. Bud, blooming, right? Full of life. But what? What it say? And it's what?
And it's cut down.
Just like that. You ain't in control. Read on.
And continueth not. And dost thou open thine eyes upon such an one, and bringest me into judgment with thee?
This is Job. Job saying life is short, but Job said, I'm going through all this hell. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord is allowing Job to go through this hell, right? Keep reading.
Verse 4. Who can bring a clean thing out of an unclean? Not one.
Right, go ahead.
Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass.
Who has appointed these days that you can't pass?
The Most High.
The Most High. Job said, man, I'm going through all type of things, but the Most High has already appointed these things. Then I can't go past this. Read on.
Verse 6. Turn from him that he may rest till he shall accomplish as an hireling his day.
Go ahead.
For there is hope of a tree, if it be cut down,
right,
that it will sprout again.
That's the what?
Sprout again.
That's the hope of a tree. We know this, right? We see that if a tree cut down, guess what? We see that, guess what? That tree can come back. Come on.
And that the tender branch thereof will not cease.
It's going to keep growing. Read on.
Though the root thereof wax old in the earth.
Go ahead.
And the stock thereof die in the ground.
We see it. We see these things happening to the things that are around us, the trees that are amongst us, right? As Black, Hispanic, Native Indians. Come on.
Yet through the scent of water, it will bud.
That is beautiful. Through the scent of water, that tree gonna bud. I mean, it's gonna come back just from the scent of the water. For the hope that it can grow. Read on.
And bring forth boughs like a plant.
Go ahead.
But
do what?
But
go
man dieth.
Do what?
Man dieth.
But us, we die. Brothers and sisters, this it for us. Come on.
Man dieth and wasteth away.
And what?
Wasteth away.
Come on.
Yea, man giveth up the ghost.
The spirit. Come on.
And where is he?
And where is he? So what it is saying? We see that the plant got the hopes of returning. Right? You got hope for that. We see that, Kawal. We'll see that tree got the hopes of returning. But man, we understand where's his hope? Where's the fact that man is seeing it? Where should his hope be, Kawal? Without this truth, there is none. But that also means what? While we are living, we should make our time matter. We should use our time wisely. We see people pass all the time, hear about them losing their life, and we say, "Damn, man! If I had one more thing I could have said." You understand? If I could have one more conversation. Anybody ever thought about that?
So like, if I may,
come on.
So with respect to, and where is he? Is that reminiscent of, his influence on just reality, his influence on the people that he comes in contact with, even though he withers away, he ages, he dies, he gives up the spirit.
Yeah.
What type of effect are you having on the people that remain? That's where he is. Salakia.
Yeah. In that capacity, but also that shows how he would have spent his time. You understand? Your memories of the people that you will leave behind should be memories of brotherhood and sisterhood. That's what we have. Because we're not like the tree. The tree can go below the ground and wither away. You understand? But just the scent of the water, that tree can come back. But when we up out of here, we out of here. Job knew this when all the trouble he was going through. Job also knew if it's my time, then I'm out of here. So we have to look at what we do from day to day as an opportunity to do something with our lives. Or you're going to be that person to be like, man, what happened to him? Where is what? What happened to that boy? Where he at? Where is he? This how we talk. Damn, man. Kawal, I just seen him yesterday. I was just kicking it with him the other day, Bunk, y'all. Where is he? Time. That's the one thing that we all have. Once you use it, it's gone. If you try to get it back, you're going to waste more of it trying to get it back. Be mindful of what we do as brothers and sisters, how we treat somebody outside of this truth, because we are a walking billboard on what we do with our time. Time matters. It's short, but a few days is what the scripture said. Not only it's just a few days, Kawal, it's filled with what? Trouble. God damn. Come on with it.
And that's like a sobering reality when you read these scriptures. So much wisdom in it. We all know that one day unto the Lord, 1,000 years unto us is one day to the Most High. Imagine his day, he's saying short, meaning he's reviewing our life. This is short. Like what? That's how you can imagine looking at that judgment, what you're made of in a blink of an eye. Like you come on this earth as a baby and then you die. If 1,000 years to us is only one day to him, think about how fast that review is for him. Like, oh, here he comes doing the same ish he did last time. Put him to death. I ain't gonna see this movie all the way through. Cut him off now. Or let it play out. You die old man. See, we gotta understand the angels are watching. We're not on the same dimension of time as the Lord. So what we think is a long time, if age is, birth through 18, that ain't nothing. It's a wink to him. How you living? Then from 20 years old to 60, that's another blink. You could do so much evil in that time span. He cut you a year short, or you could do so much good. He let you live out. So we not on the same time frame. And so it always through the Bible talks about how it's short.
Right.
And to us it feels like it's so long.
It's so long.
It's not at all. Yeah. The Bible even says it's not long. It's not long.
The Lord say he because of the evil of man, he's short. He took those days now. So we talk about like, man, you asked me what I did from the age of 24 to 30. I don't want to say that. Everybody know my age. I'm showing my age. Don't want to say that out loud. But you think about what you did from the age of like 22 to let's say 32. That 10-year span. If you spend all night in the club, you know what I'm saying, going up on a Tuesday, then what? Cause that only lasts a short time, Kawal. You think about like what in the grand scheme of things, you go through elementary school, short time. You vaguely remember that, right? From that 8th grade to 4 years, you were senior. It go quick. So this also speaks about the amount of time that we have to pour into our families as leaders, as fathers, as mothers. Because that time that we do have with the children, we can't spend it frivolously. You understand? Meaningful conversation. We just talking about what I did to my son just now. He said my son played basketball, y'all. So you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you a little story about it. He all right, you know what I'm saying? But he always in the pictures getting the trophies and the ring, and he like all the rewards, right? He had the opportunity to go to basketball practice today. I go in his room, you know what I'm saying, joking on it, you know what I'm saying? I hear a whole bunch of jumping around and banging and shit. So it's a lot. Hey, what you doing? You supposed to be at practice. Oh, you don't turn that game off, put your clothes on, let's go. You got to have that type of discipline about everything. Make our conversation meaningful when we have these conversations with our sons, our daughters, because we don't have a lot of what? Time. Yet and still the troubles are crazy out here in this earth. Huh? A Christian is not concerned about the trouble. He is the goddamn trouble. Their way of life is making it hell on everybody else. He's in the Christianity making my life hell because he in the LGBTQ community. Am I saying that right? LGBTQ. I don't know what's the word going on. He's in that community and having what was the joint you were telling me about? Well, they had the story time, the drag, what it was called?
Drag queen story time hour.
Yeah. You see what they doing with their time? And if you would ask him what are you religion? You believe in Jesus? And they're gonna tell you, yeah. They're gonna tell you, yeah. But you see what they do in their time though, right? Most High in Christ. Drop that. Let me get Ephesians 5:1. Ephesians 5 and hold on. Let me see. Yeah, 5:1. Come on.
This is the book of Ephesians, chapter 5 and verse 1.
Hold on, hold tight. Let me see.
Make sure I hit the thumbs up in the chat. The while everybody logging into the class, hit the thumbs up button, hit the like button.
Like if I may,
come on, Bunk, yeah.
Endure TV states, speaking of time, we go through challenges when it comes to watching our children grow up.
Heavy. Yeah, that's See, but so they're also knowing that, guess what? They're not gonna stay small forever. So what we do as we raise them up, we got to put those things in them. What the scripture say about raising children?
Train up a child the way he should go.
Yeah. So what does that mean we should be doing with our time? How do you train any goddamn thing? You got to spend time with any goddamn thing to train it, right? You got that stubborn ass dog that don't do nothing. Sit. You ain't spent no time with the dog. The damn dog all over the house, pissing and shit and everything. It's like it pissing all over the damn house. They say you got to what? Housebreak a dog, right? How do you housebreak a dog? You got to what?
Train it, you got to pop it.
You got to train it, pop it. You just can't just say it with your mouth, right? You got to put the work in, which obviously means you got to put in what? I told my rib I want a dog. She say, "How you gonna get a dog? You ain't got no what?
No time for no dog.
Yeah, you ain't got no time for no dog. God damn." I thought it was just me. So that means this everybody had these same goddamn experiences. So what we do with our time should matter. So if I ain't had no time, if she recognizes I don't have time for a dog, she should be recognizing what I'm doing in my life, meaning my life is meaningful and the time that I've invested should go into something that matters. The dog is cool, right? But I should definitely put my time in this truth, in this body. Come on, Kawhi.
That was heavy too. Like that whole concept of time, we really take it for granted. Like we really waste time in investments and doing things that aren't profitable for the kingdom. Mm-hmm. And that's, realistic. This is a wild class because in these last days, we're dealing with a little bit of time now. The Lord already told us that he's going to, shorten the days that we think we already have when it comes to the end of Christ returning. So it's good that we understand that we don't have enough time to be playing around anymore. And we have to really watch what we do. And the time we do have, fill that time with doing good. For that time being extra brotherly, extra sisterly, because you're going to be judged according to your works. And your works equals the time that you have. And during that time, you have to do good works. You fill in that time with bad works, that's a balanced scale. You're going to find yourself up out of here.
That's it, brother. So with that being said, Ephesians 5:1, let's see how we should feel this time.
This is the book of Ephesians chapter 5 and verse 1. Be ye therefore followers of the Most High, as dear children.
As what?
Dear children.
This is how we should spend our time. Why would it say dear children? Right. Come on.
Just dear children, because children are supposed to obey your parents.
Yes.
You don't got to explain nothing. Just do what the hell I tell you to do.
Give them a hand. Damn. It's heavy. This is how we should spend our time as followers. Law, statutes, and commandments. What do we do as brothers and sisters? Being that example for one another, right? Come on.
Verse 2. And walk in love.
And do what?
Walk in love.
Come on.
As YAHANNA also have loved us.
Come on.
And hath given himself for us an offering and a sacrifice to the Most High for a sweet smelling savor.
How do we give ourselves to a sacrifice as an offering of sacrifice? I'm gonna see if somebody getting online. Y'all read that, right? Christ gave as love us and has given himself for as an offering and a sacrifice. How do we give ourselves today? Please, come on. Yeah.
Book of Ephesians chapter 5 and verse 2. And walk in love as Christ also have loved us and have given himself for us an offering and a sacrifice to the Most High.
So we understand what Christ did, and we talking about the example that he laid out in following Christ, right? What is it that we should be? How do we show our sacrifice to the Most High as an offering to the Most High? Well, what do we do? What do we sacrifice to the Most High? To do like damn. So yeah, somebody answer that for me. Brother said brotherhood, charity, choir bar, Most High in Christ. You own it. But I'm looking for that thing. I'm looking for that thing. Christ was that sacrifice. But what should we be sacrificing today? Come on, Kawhi.
Our time.
Our time.
Well, Christ did it. He didn't even take a wife. He didn't waste no time.
Time.
Nigga got left at 12 years old, cutting people in the damn temple. They had to go look for him. He hit the ground running. He didn't waste time to try to save us and show us how to fulfill the law. He didn't waste no time. We got to do the same.
His life was the ultimate example what to do with your time. When you fulfill something, it's just like this hourglass. When this hourglass, when time passes through, and this sand gets to the other side, it is fulfilled.
Right.
You got it?
That's right. And
You got it. Okay. Okay. Fulfill. What we do with our time matters. Christ laid it out. Kowal, you said he knew he have a lot of time to be investing in bull crap. Do you not know about my Father's business? I ain't saying you can't watch a football game here and there. You know what I'm saying? But don't sacrifice going to camp to watch the football game, if I may. That's a difference. You got a chance to chill, watch your football game, or watch your game. Get your little drink. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But we at camp. Where you at, brother? Hey man, I'm at this game. Salakia. Damn. All right, that what you choose to do with your time? Okay. All right. Let me get 15 and 16. Kowal, drop down to 15 and 16. Come on.
Come on, the book of Ephesians, chapter 5 and verse 15.
Mm-hmm.
See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise.
Read verse 16.
Redeeming the time, because the days are evil.
What is this saying? What in the word circumspectly mean? That's a college word. Got a college word. Come on, Bunker.
Salakia. Circumspectly means to act in a careful and prudent manner with attention to potential risks and consequences. It implies being cautious, watchful, and discreet in one's actions and words.
Mm-hmm. And all these things happen when? When are all these things taking place? When you're circumspectly.
Circumspectly means to act in a careful and prudent manner with attention to potential risks and consequences. It implies being cautious, watchful, and discreet in one's actions and words.
And all these things take place when? In time. Read the definition again.
Circumspectly means to act in a careful and prudent manner.
When? In time. What you're doing in time. Careful and prudent manner in time. Read.
With attention to potential risks and consequences.
When? On your day-to-day. In time. Right? What you're doing in time. Read on.
It implies being cautious, watchful, and discreet in one's actions and words.
When? All the time. In time. What we doing? Circumspectly, right? Read. That's it. Come on, Kowal.
No, I was looking at the word circumspect. It has the word spect in it, like to look, to watch.
Damn, it's heavy.
Like to inspect. Watch what you do, watch what you say.
Circular, circum, all around you. See? Yeah, there you go. Look, you caught it all.
The military call it 5 and 25.
Yeah, there you go. I got your 6. Yeah, walk circumspectly all around. What we do with our time matters, Akim. And we do this because we want to preserve the brotherhood. We want to preserve the sisterhood. What we do to maintain that circumspectly. I can't do what I want to do with my time, Kowal. I cannot do it because if that's the case, I got a brother I'm probably going to hang out to dry somewhere. I got a sister that's going to need something. Be watchful about what we do and what we say. All right. Read 15 again, Salaki.
The book of Ephesians, chapter 5 and verse 15. See then that ye walk circumspectly.
Right. This is what we should be doing with our time. So we walk circumspectly. Come on.
Not as fools.
Not as what?
Fools.
Don't waste your goddamn time as a fool. Don't be a goddamn Christian. That's what it as the Christians and what they do in that Christian church, they're full of fools, man. They know rabbits don't lay no goddamn eggs. But yet instead, they'll put on that lavender suit every Sunday. I mean, on Easter Sunday. They know Santa Claus ain't coming down no damn chimney to deliver them badass kids no goddamn gifts. Right. But here you are lying to you good or nice, sugar and spice. What do they say? He know when you been sleeping. Lying like hell. Lying like hell. Just lying. You you ain't walking circumspectly, Bucky, y'all. You're a goddamn fool. You be like, man, why you wasting your time? Santa Claus big as all outdoors in his kid. I ain't never seen a flying reindeer before. Kids don't know nothing about reindeer having a red nose, but they do know about blue lights, Bunky, y'all. We learned about that very early on. Very early. Because of the things that are happening in our neighborhoods, because of the Christian church, because of the oppressor. The lies that they tell come downstream to our communities, to our neighborhoods. And then we eat those things up looking for treats and treasures from the oppressor, making us look like what? Fools. Come on, Kowal.
Come.
But what? What it says, but as what?
But, but as wise.
Uh-huh. 16.
Redeeming the time.
Do what?
Redeeming the time.
Redeeming the time. Come on.
Because the days are evil.
What is this saying? Redeeming the time because the days are evil. What is this saying?
I got the Merriam-Webster's definition of redeem.
Come on.
It says to buy back or purchase, to get or win back, to free from what distress or harms, such as to free from captivity or to extricate from help, to overcome, to release from blame, to free from consequences, to change for the better.
To change for the better. I take that one. To redeem the time, to change for the better in time because, come on, the days are what?
The days are short.
The days are.
Oh, yes, lucky.
The days are evil.
Evil. The days are evil.
Now, how do we put that together, Bunky? Y'all?
Salakia, when I think of redeeming, it says compensating for someone's or something's faults. So you think,
God damn, that's heavy, boy.
Right.
Come on.
So you think about the evil, wicked bastard you were before you came into the truth. You know you got to make up for a lot of lost time.
A lot of lost time.
It also says, Merriam-Webster's dictionary, it says to make good, to atone for.
God, see, this teaches itself in the right spirit. You understand? And what we doing with our time, we're gonna search out what we need to make sure that we not wasting our time. Come on, Cole.
It also says to exchange for something of value.
Right. See. But they tell you that, you know, the Bible was written by, shut your dumb ass up. You don't know a damn thing about this Bible. That's why you can't teach us this Bible. Only priests and prophets of the 12 tribes of Israel should lay claim to this Bible. Everybody else kick rocks with no socks and flip-flops. And stop playing that hip hop. Go play your other whatever that y'all play. I don't know. Can I put that in there? Kid rocks with no socks and flip flops and quit playing our hip hop. Right. Well, I should be a rapper. I put that together. I put that together, Bucky, y'all. But it said, read that verse again, Kowal. Redeeming the time.
The book of Ephesians, chapter 5, verse 16.
Come on.
Redeeming the time. Because the days are evil.
Because the days are evil. If you do not use your time wisely, you'll find yourself trapped up in all type of what? Evil throughout what? The day. You live from day to day without a purpose and serving the Most High, you're going to find yourself in all type of shit. Salakia. All type of wickedness. Throw water, Bungy, y'all. You're gonna find yourself in all type of manner wickedness. You're gonna be that brother with that nice Cadillac on Christmas, you're gonna buy that thing for your rib, and you're gonna put that big old red bow on it for Christmas, and you're gonna find out she cheating on you. God damn, I hate Christmas, man. I hate Christmas, man. You wasted your time doing evil things. You wasted your days. You heard the truth. You heard the brothers. You heard Commander Junior Hunter. You can't. Yeah. They do things to make sure that they reduce the viewership across the nation, but you can't sit here and pretend you ain't heard Captain Cesario. He been on No Jumper. He been on all the major social media outlets. Just about all of them. Vlad TV done played some of his stuff. We got the oppressors coming and seeing us at the Hebrew Academy. Come on, man. But you say, man, I ain't never heard no Israelites, man. I don't know, man. You lying to yourself because you're filling your days with evil, man. That's what you're filling your days with. We're not in I.S.U.P.K. You know what I'm saying? Get a Lord a hand for that, man. Time Christ. Let's go to Proverbs 6 and 9. Anybody got any question? Y'all just put them in the chat, man. You know who all we got in the class tonight, Bunky? Y'all Shalaki. I ain't even.
We got Trooper Kadar.
Trooper Kadar.
Fire class makes you question yourself.
Come on.
Trooper Quawa bars in here. We also have Shalaki. Go to the top. Princess Joanne.
Most High in Christ is.
Young man James for 12.
Young man James, what's happening?
Sister Mathana.
Yeah.
Sister Araba.
Araba, I see you, sis.
Sister T is in here.
Sister T, what's happening?
Young man Kevin.
Kev, what's happening? Young man Kev.
Endure TV's in here.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Princess Kaya Wath.
Kaya Wath, what's happening, sis?
How can I forget? Sister Lanisha Robinson's
in here. Sis checking in. Okay, Most High in Christ. Maya, Most High in Christ, sis. Everybody said, okay. Most High in Christ. Hey, it's a good thing, y'all in class. You're using your time wisely, if I may. You understand? Naimia, what's happening, sis? South Cat.
Oh, Sister Red.
Sister Red, what's happening, sis? Most High.
Young man Jason.
Young man Jason, what happening? BX. Boogie down, you know what I'm saying? Is that what we doing? Okay, all right. Most High in Christ, brother. He using his time wisely, be in class. Most High in Christ. I'm looking to see you soon. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna leave it alone after that. Most High in Christ. Let's get Proverbs 6 and 9. 6 and 9.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 6 and verse 9.
Mm-hmm.
How long wilt thou sleep, O sluggard? When wilt thou arise out of thy sleep?
Mm-hmm.
Yet a little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
So shall thy poverty come as one that travaileth, and thy want as an armed man.
What is this saying? What it said, Cole?
It's saying if you sleep, what they said back in the day, you know what I'm saying? You sleeping around being a sluggard, your poverty is gonna come.
Mm-hmm.
Like an armed man, you know, just come out of nowhere, just take it from you. It's gonna be gone. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta, you know, use your time wisely. You know what I'm saying? Put that work in.
Put that work in. Can't be no sluggard, man, because tomorrow you may not have tomorrow.
And also, too, the Bible says of us not to store riches in this kingdom. You know, so for the next kingdom, you're not fishing men. You're not building the bricks and laying up your riches for the kingdom of heaven. You're poor. Like, you're not doing nothing. You don't just be a regular old layman, you know, folding up tables after the Passover or something.
Right, come. That's how it go. That's it. What's a sluggard, Bunker, y'all? What's the definition?
Salaki, according to Merriam-Webster's online dictionary, sluggard is a noun, a habitually lazy person. Habitually. It's your habit to be lazy.
Habitually. You know what? You know how people always say the early, Early bird get the worm. I thought it was bull crap. That's where the topic came from. I was on the way to the slave one day. I was on the way to the gym, probably like about 6, and I got up and I seen this crow. He working the ground. I mean, he was in it. You're like in there. What they said. What the young folk be doing that? Can I do that as a that's too young for me? That what they be doing? I can't do that one, huh? Let me know. I'm fishing. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what Lululemon is. I don't know what none of that stuff is. I am confused. You understand? However, I do know that the early bird gets the worm, and I seen it, and that's why I came up with the class. That's what the Lord allowed me to see, and I seen, you know, that'll be a Tawab topic, because I seen the bird. He was just at the ground, Kawal. You know what I'm saying? Listen, he was at the ground, hitting the beak in the ground. Talking about he was hitting it hard, like but wasn't nothing coming up. Wasn't nothing coming. He was putting in the work though. And before I got ready to pull out Kawal, I looked back again and I seen the worm in his mouth. And I said, damn, he got it. But he was the only bird that I seen that was outside putting in the work. All the rest of them was still up there, still flying around. So when I think about this truth and what we do, like sometimes you're gonna hit a rough patch. You understand? Sometimes your work, you may not pull up nothing that you think is gonna be profitable. But sometimes you hitting that ground enough, you'll begin to see things move around you, Bunk, y'all. And if you hit that ground enough, you may go deep enough and you may be able to get that worm. So this also means if you spend a little bit of time rehearsing the righteous act from day to day, you'll get that reward, man. But just because you come up empty don't mean you need to stop. You come to one class and you think you got it all figured out. That ain't how this thing works. You come to one Passover and you think you got it all figured out. That is not how this thing works. You try something for a little while and you get sluggish. You used to show up on time, but now you're worried about when everybody else show up. Just focus on what you're doing. Because once you get the worm on, be like, damn, brother, he had it. We seen it where he had. You get raised up on, be like, man, Most High in Christ, I knew it was coming. I seen that. I seen what it was happening. I see a brother get his name. Brother come into class. He put on all black. He started raising a Shalakia. This a precept. You know, our brothers be in class for a couple. You know, they stop looking. They first they be, you know, we be all just looking. Brothers looking, don't know what to say, Bunk, y'all. Until you start saying, Shalakia, sir, I got a precept, and then you're like, you know, now you getting it. You locking in. You're using your time wisely. You understand? You're not a sluggard. What you got, sluggard? You already ready?
Salakia,
Come on.
sluggard, habitually lazy.
You're not habitually lazy. You searching out the scriptures. It's a lot of books in this Bible. There's a lot of history in here. A lot of things that the Most High want us to take note of in these scriptures. And you can't, what osmosis? Right. And then what is osmosis? Anybody know what osmosis? How am I saying it right? Osmosis. I don't think I'm saying it right. Somebody let me know if I'm saying the word right. Well, you know how people look at things and they automatically go in their brain? Is that what it's called?
My teacher used to call it osmosis.
Osmosis.
He said you better go take the books home and study. Don't just sit on them.
Yeah, you just can't sit on them, right? Am I saying osmosis? Osmosis?
It's osmosis.
Osmosis. Yeah, you can't just look at it and be like, yeah, you're gonna get in my brain. That ain't how this thing works. You got to spend some time in this thing, God. Brotherhood, sisterhood, you got to spend some time in it because you learning the tenets of the truth, and you haven't been exposed to this type of truth your whole life. Yeah, you might have had some experience of a parents raising you to, give love, but sometimes when you get beat up in the world by your different experiences, so you get jaded by the things that you go through over what? Time. But your brotherhood and sisterhood should never diminish. It should grow. For every experience that you meet a brother, it should grow. It's an opportunity for you to meet a brother that's changing their life, and we cannot waste it, okay? You can't learn this truth through the process of how you say it? Osmosis. You got to get in there. All right. You got to spend some time with it. What verse you reading, Cole?
We were in the book of Proverbs, chapter 6. I think you wanted what is it, verse 9? Yes, verse 9.
Being a slugger, right?
Sir. This book of Proverbs, chapter 6 and verse 9. How long wilt thou sleep, O sluggard? When wilt thou arise out of thy sleep? Yet a little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to sleep. So shall thy poverty come as one that travaileth, and as one that traveleth, and thy want as an armed man.
Right. So you waste your time if you want to, you're going to lose the things that you do have. The Most High already put things in place where if you're going to waste it, then don't worry about it. You'll lose it because you're wasting it away. You're lazy with it. The Most High give you a talent, a gift to draw and, you know what I'm saying, to put in the work that you can grow the school. You got a business and you just sitting on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, do it. My brother Kawal making shirts for brothers all the way in California. All because he decided one day, like, nah, I'm gonna do this. I'm tired of what you say, Kawal. Nah, I got something in my mind. How I want my shirts to look. He wasn't being lazy with it. He used his time wisely for brotherhood and sisterhood. Sisters and brothers get shirts all over the nation. From this brother right here, I'm looking at him right now. You understand what I'm saying? Let me get the book of James. James 4 and 13. James 4 and 13 through 17. Make sure everybody. Now, this is never. If you got your phone out, it may be easy for you to find the book of James. But you looking in that Bible, you like, man, I ain't read. The only James you know is James Evans. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Good times.
This is the book of James, chapter 4, verse 13. Go to now, yet they say, today or tomorrow we will go into such a city and continue there a year and buy and sell and get gain. Whereas ye know not what shall be on the morrow. For what is your life? It is even a vapor that appeareth for a little time and then vanisheth away.
Keep going.
For that ye ought to say, if the Lord will, we shall live and do this or that.
Right.
But now ye rejoice in your boastings. All such rejoicing is evil.
Right. Come on.
Therefore, to him that knoweth to do good and doeth it not, to him it is sin.
What is this saying? This was heavy when I read it. I said, oh. I said, good, nice. So let's start at verse 13. What is it saying at 13?
James chapter 4, verse 13. Go to now, yet that say, today or tomorrow we will go into such a city.
What is James saying right there?
Go to now.
What is that saying? Go to now. What is it saying?
You're saying the ones that are putting stuff off, don't procrastinate, like go now. It says, yet ye that say, today or tomorrow we will go into such a city and continue there for a year and buy and sell and get gain.
Flip it. These are the things I hear y'all say.
Right. The thoughts.
Yeah. You see that? That's cold at it. Yeah, this is things I hear y'all say right here. These are the things I hear. Yeah, I'm around you, brother. I hear what you be saying. These are the things you be saying right now. Look, you just said that the other day. What? This is what you said, Paul. What James said? What? That ye say. This is what you say now. I hear that what y'all say that ye say what? Today.
Go to now. Ye that say, today or tomorrow we will go into such a city.
What is it saying? I heard y'all saying this other day. Y'all was saying y'all were gonna do what? I'm about to tear down the mall. Ain't that what they be saying, Buck, y'all? Well, I'm about to tear down the mall, boy. I'm about to go ahead and get all these A1s, these Timbos, these 0 belows. What you call them? 5 belows, 40 belows. That you know, the Buck, y'all, you know. Yeah. I hear y'all be talking about y'all about to tear down the mall. Y'all about to go through the city and cut up, what? Huh? Ain't that what they be saying? These are the things they be saying. James said, I heard y'all say this other day. Read on.
Come on. Go to now, ye that say, today or tomorrow, we will go into such a city.
You say you're gonna go to the city, come on,
and continue there a year.
And y'all gonna kick it there for a whole year.
And buy and sell and get gain.
And you do what?
Buy and sell and get gain.
So you thinking you gonna go to the city and kick it, buy and sell and get man, I'm about to get a what? Come up. Huh? Boy, I'm about to come up. Well, I'm about to go down to this city, racks on racks on racks. Huh? And then what they saying? Yeah, you talking about gain, right? We ain't talking about the laundry detergent, right? We talking about gain, the thing that you know what I'm saying, what Christians look forward to, if I may. Every goddamn Christian, that pastor say something about they about to go to have some type of retreat. They all thinking about all the illicit sex they about to have. You know what I'm saying? How many freak offs that they gonna get invited to? Think about what? Worldly gain. Read on, Kawal.
Verse 14. Whereas ye know not what shall be on the morrow.
But you don't know what's going to be up tomorrow.
For what is your life?
For what is your life? You don't even know what's tomorrow going to bring, right? For what is your life? Read, Kawal.
It is even a vapor.
It's a what?
Vapor.
What is a vapor? Your life is a vapor. What is a vapor? What's a vapor? Somebody ask me that. What's a vapor? Your life is you worry about this game, about tomorrow, but what is your life? Your life is just a vapor, meaning what? What is it saying? Your life is a vapor. What does it mean, vapor? Sisters, y'all know what vapors are, right? I ain't gonna leave my sisters alone. What's a vapor? No, you got to read. I don't want a definition. Just saying, what are vapors? You ever seen a puddle, right? If it's raining in the puddle accumulates the water, Kawal, right? You would think that puddle gonna be that what? Forever, right? Until what comes out and changes the current state of that water? The sun. The sun heats that water up, and after a good rain in the summertime, and the sun come out, what do you see coming from the roads? Steam. What is steam? It's a what? It's a what?
Vapor.
It's a what?
A vapor.
It's a vapor, right? These are the different states of matter, if I may, right? Solid, liquid, gas, right? You look at something that's solid in your mind, you think it's what? It never can change, right? You're looking at something that's a solid, and how you live your life, your day to day. You think that your Christmas would never change. You think that your pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster would never change. You think that your white Jesus ain't never gonna change. You think your slavery ain't gonna never goddamn change. You think that car you driving ain't never gonna change. You think that woman that you think that love you so dearly, you don't think she ever gonna change. That's your solid, but that solid ain't solid, bunker, y'all. Because you don't know that the Most High changes all things. He has an opportunity to change. He said, well, I kill, I heal, I make alive. But you thinking you have somewhat solid, right? And then that solid turns into what? Liquid. I mean, you can't really control a liquid like that, right? If you apply pressure to a liquid, Kawal, what does it do? You know what it does when you apply pressure to liquid? Expand or change, right? You no longer got the solid state of the mass or the matter. Now you apply pressure to it through life and what? Time, right? Now it's shifting. That thing, that car that you thought was everybody buy them Cadillacs, but after you get about 90,000 on that, that catalytic converter, that brake job, everybody want that Benz until you take it in there to get that maintenance on it. Yeah. I should have just bought a Zuzu. Should have bought a Honda. A Hyundai. Because the maintenance, you thought you had something solid, which is a good vehicle, not realizing there's work that come with it. Once you apply what? Pressure. The liquid form. Once you apply so much pressure to it, it'll turn into a what? Vapor over time. That's how life. So why are you putting so much stock in what? Read that verse again, Kawal.
Whereas ye know not what shall be on the morrow.
Why are you putting so much time and stock in what can happen tomorrow?
For what is your life?
For what is your life? You thinking about your gain. For what's going to come tomorrow. But what is your life? Read.
It is even a vapor.
It's even a what?
A vapor.
Oh, boy, it's going to get up out of here.
That appeareth for a little time.
It appeared for what?
A little time.
A little what?
A little time.
A little time. Come on.
And then vanisheth away.
Come on, man. The truth teaches itself if you want to lock in. Am I making this up, Bunk, y'all? You can't worry about your worldly gain because your life could end tomorrow. And then we all going to say, what happened to him? Where did he go? But you come in, you lock in with this truth. You leave here, we're going to say, man, may he rise again. The cycle of life with knowing the truth. But the time that we do have, whether it's a solid, liquid, or gas, or vapor, right? We know that when you come back, you got to come back to a solid. So why not use your time wisely? Why be a slugger? Why not lock in? Because once again, the use of time is related to brotherhood. What are you doing with your time to help a brother or sister out? How are you spending? Or you paying your tithes? Or are you helping out by sending funds to any school to help them build things? Who are sending us money? The world hates us for teaching this truth. You think they're gonna send us something? You think they're gonna help? You think they're gonna help my black ass go out here and teach this truth? My loud black ass, my mouth, come on. You want to hear me talking shit to everybody? You don't want to hear that. You want to just enjoy your fun. Oh, here he come again talking about these cigarettes. Damn, boy. Yeah, we're talking about cigarette. I'm talking about these cigarettes, nigga, because I love your black ass. You see what the Surgeon General say on that? Nigga, this would kill you. You still smoking it. You understand what I'm saying? Come on.
Trooper Kadar says he caught the vapor.
He caught the, yeah. What does that mean? He caught the vapors. Old school, you know what I'm saying? That's what he bumping in that truck right now. Caught the vapors. Caught the, you up out of here, huh? UGK had a song called One Day You Here, Baby, and Then You're Gone. So what do we do with our time? We have to make what we do with our time matter. I have to slow down and really spend that time and making sure that we locked in. Right? Keep reading, Cole.
The book of James, chapter 4, verse 15. For that ye ought to say.
For what?
For yet, for ye ought to say.
This is what you should say. Instead of talking about your worldly gain and thinking about all the fun you can have, what you can buy and what sell. This is what you should say. This is what we should say. Read on.
For that ye ought to say, if the Lord will.
If the what?
If the Lord will, we shall live.
If ain't that what we say in I.S.U.P.K?
Lord willing.
Lord willing.
And do this or that.
Yeah, come on.
Verse 16. But now ye rejoice in your boasting.
But you do what?
Rejoice in your boasting.
Come on, man. You know I got that. Boy, I got these new J boys. Yeah. You see these here? You ain't got these. Yo, I had to come up. Why? Yeah, I got these on my feet. What you got on yours?
All such rejoicing is evil.
What? You boasting about the things and how you spend your time. Man, we was in the script club last night. Well, we was up. We was up there on that. Now, I ain't saying it's not an evil thing to have nice things and go out and invest in. You know what I'm saying? Do your thing. But just know that the Most High has to be with you in your winning. You understand? Commander General Muhammad be like, I'm about to go out here and break these heathens in the name of the Lord on this table. He talks about it. Come on.
That reminds me of the James was a Morrison cat that was trying to do the Black Wall Street thing.
Yeah.
Or even like Dr. Umar Johnson, like, oh, we need to go here and we need to do this. This is what we're going to do. We're going to go here. You don't know what the Lord has planned. You just say, Lord willing, we can do this. Lord willing, we can do that. instead of
this or that.
Yeah, this or that. Lord willing.
You see that?
You don't know for sure, Negro, what's going to happen. You're just so confident you're boasting about all this stuff you have planned, and a blink of an eye, you have a stroke. A blink of an eye, you could just be check out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to give the credit. All credit and glory goes to the Lord. You know what I'm saying? So, Lord willing, we can do these things.
You know what old folks say, right? I was raised up around a bunch of old folks. They say things like, every goodbye ain't gone, every close eye ain't sleep, and every ear didn't come to listen. They say, you know what I'm saying? They say things like that, right? They also say things like, what the one you just said?
I heard it was say, sin that keep you longer than you want to stay, and cost you more than you're willing to pay.
Yeah, come on. This or that. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. There I go. Huh? Come on.
Verse 16. But now ye rejoice in your boastings. All such rejoicing is evil. Verse 17. Therefore, to him that knoweth to do good,
to know it, do good. Come on.
And doeth it not.
But if you do it not, if you know to be a brother, or use your time wisely, if you know to be a sister and use your time wisely, if you know you should be in class and don't use your time wisely, if you know you should be at camp and not use your time wisely, if you're lying with the time that you do have, knowing that you shouldn't be lying, this is what's going to happen.
To him, it is sin.
Yeah, it's a sin to you, brother. So you're going to mess around and piss the Lord off, knowing what you should do with your time and not do it. Because you know, you read these things, use your time wisely. Lack of use of your time is lack of brotherhood. I'm telling you. Instead of you brothers get on the phone, start talking about another brother, and you spending time with that brother. Hey, Salaki, why? No, we ain't gonna talk about no brother unless we got how we gonna fix it. Yeah, huh? Yeah, come on. Hey, let's call. Hey, matter of fact, man, Trooper Bumper Bum called me to. Hey, matter of fact, let's get him on the phone. That was Captain I thought gonna do it. He gonna do it in a heartbeat. ASAP. Let's get him. Call him. Damn. You got to deal with it. And sisters be on the phone. Hey, stop all that. Figure out how to make us better. I mean, there's tons of ways and different things we could do to figure out how to. We said a couple weeks ago how to tear a house apart. How to break a house down through your actions. Do what you do from your day to day. So you can do the same. You can build a house up through your actions, through your day to day. What you do with your what? Time. All right. Moving on. We finished that one, Buck, y'all.
That was it on that.
John 9:4. John 9:4. Let me find it.
This is the book of John, chapter 9 and verse 4.
Come on.
I must work the works of him that sent me while it is day. The night cometh when no man can work.
What is this saying?
This is Christ speaking like he always usually does.
Heavy, right?
Right, heavy. He must work. He said, I must work the works of him that sent me while it is day.
What is he saying?
He's got to get it now while the getting is good. He got time to waste. Just
But-
like a dick.
But is he literally talking about day?
No, it's for cats that can understand. Day is composed of
Man,
what?
it's nighttime, man.
Right.
I gotta get on in. The lights coming like the old school player. Come on.
The night cometh when no man can work. As long as I am in the world, I am the light of the world.
What is that saying? Heavy, man. You talk about following Christ, man. He is the light. So that means what? You always should be working. If you locked in with Christ, if you following the law, statutes, and commandments, you should understand brotherhood. There is never a time where you should not be like being the example for our brothers and sisters, if I may. Because that's what he was. His life was a sacrifice. And what he did with his time. if you following Christ, because he is the light that is leading you out of what? Darkness, right? Then if you following that thing to see the light, you can't be looking at every single thing that's in the earth. Right? You can't have your head down paying attention to everything else because the light is over there. The light's right there in front of you. Who was it that was walking on water with Christ? Peter, right? Yeah, Peter was, right? Peter was fine when Christ was right there. When long as he kept his eyes on Christ, right? But soon as a little what came? A little trouble. A little trouble. What did he begin to do? Sink. A little trouble came. A little wind. That's all our lives. You come into this truth, you start learning, man. I love this truth, man. Class, man. Oh boy, I done found this thing here. Woo! I ain't never gonna let it go. Here it comes. That's what brotherhood is there for. When you go through what? Those times. You ain't always gonna win. That's just how it goes. But the measurement of a man or woman is based on what do you do in a time when it ain't right for you. Like what do you compromise when you going through the trouble? What do you stop doing with your time when what you want is not adding up to what you getting? You ever put time into something thinking you're gonna have what? Gain? Ain't that what they said earlier? You put time in something thinking it's gonna reap gain, and it does not. What do you do then? That's why it's saying your life is but a vapor, man. You just keep working. Because read that verse again, Kawal. 4.
This is the book of John chapter 9 and verse 4. Mm-hmm. I must work the works of him that sent me.
You got to keep working. It's like Christ did. Keep working. Come on.
While it is day.
While you have time.
The night cometh.
The what?
The night cometh.
Because guess what? There's a day coming. The night meaning what? And most people don't do too much moving at night, if I may. You begin to sit still when you can't move anymore. When the confinements and the walls are closed, as a young brother, when you're full of life, going to camp, teaching class, breaking down scripture, fishing, brothers and sisters. But that's gonna become a time in life if you keep living where the knees just ain't gonna be the knees that you used to have, Bunky, y'all. Them eyes, I got glasses and I got look what I got. My eyes used to be good. I used to be good. Ain't good like I used to be. Used to be good. And I got to use this thing here. I use these spectacles right here, right? I got to put these glasses on so I can be circumspect. I can make an inspection on the things. That's life. Before, we are the flower that buds, and then that time comes when we're cut. So what we do as brothers and sisters with our time matters, you understand? Because the night is coming. That brain, that mind may not be as sharp as it used to be. The arthritis kicks in. You may not be able to move like you used to be. So while you have time in the day, work. Put in the work. Put in the work. All right. That's it on that, Kawal.
Verse 5. As long as I am in the world, I am the light of the world.
There you go. Rocking and rolling. Luke 2:49.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 2, and verse 49.
Hold on, let everybody get there. Once again, if y'all got any questions, put them in the chat. If y'all got any questions, you can put them in the chat. We'll get to them, Lord willing. Got any question about anything for the topic for us? How do we use our time over what we done went over tonight? Have any questions about Time, the usage of time. Put it in the chat. I'll be able to get to it, Lord willing. All right. Time, the usage of time. The lack, the you wasting your time is lack of brotherhood and sisterhood. Okay. Luke 2:49. Come on, Kawal.
The book of Luke, chapter 2 and verse 49. And he said unto them, how is it that ye sought me? Wist ye not that I must be about my Father's business?
What is Christ saying right here? This is when they were looking for him, Kawal, right?
Right.
And Christ said, what again?
How is it that ye sought me? Wist ye not that I must be about my Father's business?
Captain I thought said something that was so heavy. I just thought it was so simple, but it was so heavy. He was like, I know where my brothers are on Saturday. I know where my brothers are. Let me ask y'all, who all that listening online, let me ask y'all a question. If I'm your brother, and if you love me like you say you love me, not just me, the brothers that are in the school, where are the brothers at on the Sabbath? Where they at? If you listen online, I want to know, if you know your brothers, where they at on the Sabbath? I want to know. Y'all type it in the chat. Where do you think your brothers at on the Sabbath? On a Saturday. Where your brothers at? Where are your brothers? Y'all type it in. Get your fingers going. Let's go. Where are your brothers on a Saturday? On the Sabbath? Anybody type anything yet? Give her a hand. Most High in Christ. She understand. Yes, there we go. Most High in Christ. That can't. Because they know we're what, Bunk, y'all? We about our Father's business. We know what we're doing with our time. We know people that are around us and love us, and they see what we do from day to day. They see how we raise our families. Our families, you don't think the brothers want to do things with on weekends. But if you seeking me out, if you want to know where I'm at, you got to know I'm going to be about my Father's business. I'm at camp. Being sick and all, the hell with it. The hell with it. I might as well. I rather man bring tears to my eyes every time I get thinking about Makata's eye. Man, bring tears in my eyes, boy. I'm telling you, like on days like that, you don't know. Like that's an experience that I'll never forget. It's something to talk about. Like, man, you go until it's your time. And I had a chance to experience a brother that was going until he couldn't go. You understand? I'll never forget it. But I think about the experience. I try and think about when I talk about brotherhood and this thing that we call time. Some things get better with time, Kawal. Your brotherhood should get better with time. Your sisterhood should get better with time. You come in here, you learn all the tenets of brotherhood and sisterhood, and you don't practice it, what you're learning, then you are wasting what? The time. All right. That was Christ said. I'm about my Father's business, man. Psalms, the book of Psalms, chapter 5, verse 3. Yeah, Psalms. No, drop that one. Let's go Second Thessalonians 3:11. 2 Thessalonians chapter 3, verse 11. That Psalms 5 and 3 is a Tawab, but I'm gonna try to wrap the class up. It's 8:51. I'm gonna try to wrap it up just a little bit so we can get on up out of here. What I say, 2 Thessalonians 3:11. Come on.
This is the book of 2 Thessalonians, chapter 3, and verse 11. For we hear that there are some which walk among you disorderly, working not at all.
They do what?
Working not at all.
We hear you bastards out there.
But are busybodies.
They're what?
Busybodies.
What does that mean? You're not working at all, but you're a busybody. What is this saying?
It's like this, of course, one of the schools of Paul's right to. He's hearing that, you understand, brothers doing the work, fishing other men out of the world, but you got some that are busybodies, just doing everything but the work, up in people's business,
Doing
rumors,
everything but the work.
but fishing men, everything but coming to camp, everything but coming to class, everything but fishing men. You just busybody.
And you he did a comparative contrast, right? You took something that obvious, which was a brother doing the work, but then you took somebody that's busy. Is that the same thing?
It's not.
It's not. Why it's not the same though?
Because it's busybody in that context is like, you know what a busybody is.
Gun.
You everywhere where you're supposed to be doing, all up in the mix. Every time there's a conflict, your name in the middle of it. You know, you was just putting your hand to the plow, you wouldn't have been doing all. You
wouldn't be in the busy.
You would be in the busy.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, you wouldn't be in the busy. You'll be where? With the body. Right now, you so goddamn busy doing everything else with your time instead of what? The work.
Work is for we hear that there are some which walk among you disorderly.
Mm-hmm. And to do that, to be a busybody, makes you disorderly, which goes against what? Brotherhood. Come on, Cole.
Working not at all, but are busybodies.
Come on, man. Heavy.
Now them that are such we command and exhort by our Lord YAHANNA, that with quietness they work and eat their own bread.
Right. So that means the brothers that are putting in the work, they not around here talking about what they're doing now. They just doing the work. Galatians 5:13, and that's it. That's all I got.
This is the book of Galatians, chapter 5, and verse 13.
Go ahead.
For brethren, ye have been called unto liberty. Only use not liberty for an occasion to the flesh, but by love serve one another.
What is this saying? What is this saying? What you got, Buck, y'all? What is this saying?
The book of Galatians, chapter 5, and verse 13. For brethren, ye have been called unto liberty. Only use not liberty for an occasion to the flesh, but by love serve one another.
This is Paul speaking. He's saying for brethren, he's speaking to Israelites, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and
But you see how Paul talk though? Paul talk. He talks so gangster like you should know what I'm talking about. But if you're a Christian, you gonna miss this though. You know what I'm saying? Because the only thing you go, come on, Bunky. I know. Watch this.
No. It says ye have been called into liberty. When you think of liberty, you think of freedom.
There we go.
See, America, you'll tell you that you have the freedom to smoke weed,
the
freedom to abort your baby.
There you go.
The freedom to marry a man if you're a man. Or
Go ahead.
If you're a woman.
But
that's not the freedom that Paul's talking about.
Okay, come on.
This is the freedom to be obedient to keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. The freedom to serve the Lord
and one another.
Love one another.
That's the freedom that you have. The time that you have, the freedom, the so-called that this empire give you to do what makes you happy. Right? What that song Drake had a while ago talking about YOLO, you only live once, right? The freedom that they offer for us as Black Hispanics and Native Indians is only for the occasion of what? The flesh. That freedom that they so-called want you to live by is just something that, you know what I'm saying, to give you an orgasm. Something for them endorphins to kick in, for you to get the worldly high, if I may. Paul saying, don't be, you know, us as Black Hispanics, Native Indians, Israelites, according to the Bible, that's not what we are called for. You understand? We are not called to just be a physical people according to the flesh. We are a spiritual people. You understand? That's what this thing is about. Spiritually, meaning keeping the law, statutes, and commandments and being a brother or sister, right? And to what? Love one to another, man. And with that, man, that's my time. I'm preaching Officer Zion Yala out of Fayetteville, North Carolina. I'm going to bring up Officer 5,000. Monkey y'all to read the announcements. The water. Make sure y'all hit the thumbs up, hit the like in the class barbershop.
I.S.U.P.K security announcements. We are the I.S.U.P.K. Started out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes to the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shut themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment, book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21, the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verses 8 through 10. It means 10th in the Hebrew. It's pronounced ma'ashara. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to treasury department or teacher. Priest funds, the free will offering for priests, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. The upcoming holy convocations, we have the memorial blowing of trumpets. First day of the 7th month, which will be Sunday, September 21st of this year, according to the book of Leviticus, 23rd chapter, verses 24 through 25. We also have, on August 31st, I.S.U.P.K's annual Harlem Cookout. It's going to be what? Thomas Jefferson Park. Hit up I.S.U.P.K's HQ's page on the Facebook. Hit up the GoFundMe, man. Get your affairs in order. It's August 28th through the 31st, okay? If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black, boot, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf. And with that, I.M.A.J.I.N, which means to stand. Men of Israel, we're going to render one courtesy salute to the teacher. Men of Israel, Imam Shabbat, I.M.A.J.I.N, Barak, Yahweh, Shemi Al-Shabrakatah.
Yahweh, Shemi Al-Shabrakatah.
Y'all the Matai, hands down. Sar, turning first sisters. Sisters, I.M.A.J.I.N, which means to stand. Men of Israel, we're going to render one courtesy salute to our sisters. Men of Israel, Imam Shabbat, I.M.A.J.I.N, Barak, Yahweh, Shemar, Lathaba, Shemi Al-Shai. Y'all the Matai, hands down. Class dismissed.
Grace. No sign Christ.
80 precepts a day, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.